Boker Tov, continuing now with some halachot of Chodesh Nissan, progressing closer to Pesach B'ezras Hashem. We're up to now discussing Shabbat HaGadol. We're going in the sequence of the Shulchan Aruch, that's why this comes up now. I know we're still a few weeks away, but the Shabbat before Pesach is known as Shabbat HaGadol. This is Shulchan Aruch, Siman Taf Lamed. The Shabbat is called Shabbat HaGadol to commemorate the miracle that took place on the Shabbat before Bnei Israel left Mitzrayim, which was the 10th of Nissan. At that time, each Jewish household was commanded to bring a lamb into its home to be used as the Korban Pesach. Although the Egyptians worshipped these lambs, Hashem miraculously rendered the Egyptians powerless to stop Bnei Israel from sacrificing them. That's why it's known as Hagadol. We're commemorating the great miracle from that day, that from the time when we left Egypt, when we took their God, quote unquote, and we rather sacrifice it, but they didn't do anything for a few days. In fact, the Achronim bring down many more reasons why it's called Shabbat HaGadol, but this is the most classic, it's the most well known, and for the sake of time, we will leave it there. Despite the requirement to begin learning Halachot of Pesach from 30 days before, it's customary for the rabbi of every community to instruct his community about the Halachot of Pesach on Shabbat HaGadol. So again, this is another reason why Shabbat HaGadol, because the derasha, the Divrei Torah, was a bit longer, because even though we spoke about it already a few days ago, the idea of 30 days before Pesach, you start learning about the halachot, you start preparing the holes for Pesach, etc. Nevertheless, the minhag for hundreds, maybe even thousands of years, has been that on the Shabbat that precedes Pesach, known as Shabbat HaGadol, the rabbi would give a longer derasha, longer Divrei Torah, and would speak about many important points that pertain to Pesach. There are so many halachot, nuances, chametz, kosher Passover, the seder, matzah, all of these things that there's enough to speak about, which is why he spoke about it on Erev Shabbat. When Erev Pesach is on Shabbat, the rabbi should deliver this instruction on the Shabbat before Erev Pesach. So there's just a disclaimer, sometimes Pesach is Saturday night. When Pesach is on Saturday night, they make Shabbat HaGadol the week prior to allow time for people to prepare. Just some have the minhag to say Shabbat HaGadol Shalom, Shabbat HaGadol Mevorach, on Shabbat HaGadol, and there is a different haftarah as well in Shabbat HaGadol. It's not the same as the regular parasha, but it's a different one of Ve'arava Hashem Minchat Yehuda from Malachi Perek Gimel. We'll continue with these halachot up and have a wonderful day and Shavuot Tov.